recognize students who are nominated, and let's represent each of these. Conclusion of the ceremony. The first category is a committed hard worker. Committed hard worker embraces difficult challenges, prepares diligently, learns, understands the importance of teamwork. Colossians 3:23 says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for man. We will begin with the honor roll.
This award is given to students that maintain an average of 90 to 94 across all 4 core subject areas for the first 3 9 weeks of school. Students, please come forward to receive your certificate and return to your seat. Please hold all applause until all names have been called for each grade. Well, just for 6th grade. It's just us today. Caroline Beasley. Carly Brister. Max Broom. Abigail Calais. Neely Coley. Anna Lee Collins. Elizabeth Cotton. Brooks Davis. Macy Gentry. Madeline Gober. Baker Howard. Sophia Kuhn. Avery Lane. Kinsley Luke. Ridley Martin. Lila May. Lana McGinnis. Thorne McNeil. Ellery Morrison. Josh Nichols. Ava Niskola. Ashton Owens. Brody Rhodes. Maddox Rhodes. Andrew Robbins. Ken Shelton. Caroline Stroh. Vivi Tadero. And Chloe Young. Congratulations to each of these students for receiving the honor roll. The next set of awards is the Head of School Award. The Head of School Award is given to students that maintained an average of 95 to 100 across all core subjects for the first 3 9 weeks. Students, please come forward to receive your certificate and then return to your seat. Please hold all applause until all names have been called. Halawi Aklilu. Miles Broom. David Canizaro. Colin Clark. Brody Clyburn. Grace Horner. Colton Jeffcoat. Kennedy Jones. Harper Kale. James McNinch. Kai Montgomery. Hannah Morton. Aiden Quarles. Chloe Tillett. And Olivia Wilhite. Congratulations to all of these students.
The second category to recognize is the relationship builder. The characteristics of this student shows respect to teachers, coaches, and adults. He or she encourages and celebrates others. They communicate openly and honestly and help others build relationships. Philippians 2:2, Paul says, "Make my joy complete by being united in spirit, intent on one purpose." At this time, I would like to invite Harper Kale to come say a few words about the sixth grade trip to the Creation Museum and the Ark Encounter.
Hi, I'm Harper Kale, and I was a new sixth grader this year. I was nervous about going on the art trip, but I finally decided I was going to go. It was such an amazing experience. Some of my favorite parts were the Creation Museum and the Ark itself. The Creation Museum has different 4D shows in a planetarium. The animals inside of the Ark were so realistic, and the zip lines were so much fun. Staying in the cabins was so much fun also. This trip was a great way to make memories with my classmates and learn about God's creation. If you ever get a chance to make it to the Creation Museum, also get the ice cream.
The third category of awards distinguishes characteristics of a lifelong learner, and this is one who pursues academic excellence, chooses integrity, is well-read, is self-motivated, and thinks critically. In Proverbs 19:8, it says, "He who gets wisdom loves his soul, and he who keeps understanding will find good." At this time, we'll begin the sixth grade subject area awards.
I would now like to invite Michelle Rankin, our middle school counselor, and our sixth grade teachers to present the subject area awards. These awards are based on the student that has, for one thing, a top class average, shows excellent work ethic, and also has a great attitude towards learning. The classroom teacher will step forward as they are called to present the certificate for their students. We will begin with Ms. Chelsea Adams in the English class. The student receiving the English award, Grace Horner. Ms. Smith will now present her math award. The student receiving the math award this year goes to Aiden Quarles. Ms. Vega will now come forward to present the Science Award. This year, the Science Award goes to Colin Clark. Ms. Hunt will give out her History Award for this year. The History Award goes to Kai Montgomery. The last 4 awards that we will give are part of our 4 elective rotation classes. The award will be presented by our Fine Arts and Electives Department Chair today. The 4 classes are Fine Arts, Art class, Health Sciences, and our STEM class. And it's been really fun to see what all your students have been able to do this year in class. So the first award we would like to give today is our Fine Arts Award, and that goes to Miller Canizaro. The Art Award goes to Caroline Stroh. The Health Sciences Award is awarded to 2 students this year. The first student is Van McNinch. Our second student receiving the Health Sciences Award goes to Halawi Aklilu. Our final subject area award today goes to our STEM class recipient, and this student will be Kai Montgomery. We are very proud of everyone's hard work this year in all of their classes. They've had such an amazing year. A key part of our students becoming lifelong learners is a relationship between our teachers and our students. So at this time, I would like to invite Hannah Morton to come up and share a highlight from this year.
Good morning. This school year has been a new experience since we joined the middle school world. I've been given more freedom, responsibility, and have become more independent. My academics are one of my top priorities. Matthew 6:21 says, "For where your treasure is, your heart will be also." I'm learning the importance of putting in work with my studies as well as spending time with God so that I can continue to grow and learn. I have not only learned about the academic subjects, but also life skills, such as working in groups and communication. In science, I've learned how everything works in an order and how life has cycles. In math, I've learned how to stay organized and work diligently. In civics class, we learn how our government works. And in English, we've been challenged in improving our grammar and writing skills. Finally, my favorite class out of all has to be theater and fine arts. I've discovered that I really enjoy the different aspects of art, music, theater, and poetry are all ways that I like to express myself. And I have loved being a part of our fine arts class in the middle school musical. I also want to acknowledge Miss Megan Smith, who directed our play Frozen Jr. She was an amazing substitute for our teacher, Miss Adams, at the beginning of the year. She had a patient and understanding way that I really connected with. Thank you to all of our teachers for helping us grow and learn this year.
The fourth student aspiration that represents the next set of awards is that of a servant leader. A servant leader is one who meets the needs of others, responds to authority in their lives, displays gratitude as a way of life, demonstrates humility and success, engages in community service, and supports the values and the standards of our school. Philippians 2, verses 3 and 4 say, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, but rather value others ahead of self." At this time, we'll have a few students who will come up to talk about missions for our school.
Missions is an important part of who we are as a school, and providing opportunities for our middle school students to serve is one way that we help develop them into servant leaders. I would like to invite Max Broom to come up and share about our 6th grade Arise Day and a project that he and his brother organized this year.
On Arise Day, our 6th grade class had the opportunity to serve in a place in Jackson called We Will Go. We spent the day doing things like organizing the food pantry, working in their garden, and cleaning up around their facilities. The ladies who worked for We Will Go were super nice and very encouraging to us. After we finished working, we gathered up as a group and prayed for their ministry. Praying for their ministry is what stuck out to me the most. I could tell that the leaders of We Will Go felt touched by our prayer and were very thankful for our time spent serving them. It was clear that God was present because we could all feel Him in those moments of prayer. This really had an impact on me.
This year, our middle school leadership team had the opportunity to help organize several projects and serve in different ways. Whether being called on to help host businesses in the classrooms, or hand out programs, or plan a movie day for middle school students, they have always been willing to step up with a smile, and through serving, help foster the culture of our middle school. Thank you for leading this year. When I call your name, please stand to be recognized until all names are called, and then we'll give them a big round of applause. Caroline Beasley, Lila May, Brody Rhodes, Andrew Robbins, Caroline Stroh, Vivi Totero, and Chloe Young. Let's give them a round of applause. Now, I'm going to ask you to remain standing just for 1 second because we could not do this without the help of our sponsor of the middle school leadership team. So I'd like for us to give a big round of applause to Michelle Rankin, our middle school counselor. Okay, you may be seated now.
The last section of awards focus on what it means to be a devoted Christ follower, and these awards describe a student who participates in their local church, desires to read Scripture, actively shares the gospel, and possesses a biblical worldview. Matthew 22, verse 37, Jesus says to love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your mind, and all your soul. Now I would like to invite Miles Broom up to the stage to share a few words about our teacher.
I was asked to share about a teacher who has spiritually impacted me this year. As you can imagine, this was an extremely hard task because the core 6th grade teachers make up the ultimate dream team of teachers. They have each had an impact on my life. Mr. Sanders has exemplified extreme patience every day as he teaches a rowdy first period Bible class. Miss Vega has shown unconditional love to every student she teaches. She loves and accepts everyone for who they are. Miss Kindness is evident as she allows me and others to stay after class and go over the same math problems until we finally get it. Miss Adams' desire for us to excel as a student is seen in the way she encourages us to finish our homework and be responsible. But if I have to narrow it down to just one teacher who has spiritually impacted me the most this year, it would be Miss Hunt. When she found out about me going on my first international mission trip, I believe she was more excited than I was. She encouraged each class member to bring donations for our trip and make sure we had everything we needed. In the classroom, Ms. Hunt consistently shows the fruit of the Spirit. Her joy for teaching and love for her students is evident in the way she conducts her class. Her gentle and kind heart puts us at ease when needing to talk about important things. She is a godly example for us every day as her love of Jesus shines through. Thank you, Ms. Hunt, for showing me what a Spirit-led life looks like. And thank you, sixth grade teachers, for being the ultimate dream team. You have each impacted me in your own special way.
We really do have the ultimate dream team up here with our sixth grade teachers. They are amazing, and everyone who has a part of that is just awesome. By the way, there is one sixth grade teacher who is here today who is not sitting on the stage, but he is in the back helping run our sound, Mr. Sanders. Back there, wave, there we go. I didn't want to pass him up for sure. So as we continue, I would like to invite Mr. Sanders, Mr. White, and Coach Bowman to come forward and give their Bible awards. Mr. Sanders, are you able to come up? Okay, awesome. All right, so when I call your name, students, I will invite you to come up to the stage to receive your certificate when your name is called. So Bible is an important part of our day. It is one of our core subjects. And honestly, when I walk down the halls, one of my favorite classes to look at are the Bible classes, because you never really kind of know what they're going to be doing, but they're always doing something. And I mean that in the best way possible, because, I've seen them like huddle up and pray. I've seen them journaling. I've seen them pouring their hearts into the kids. And so we're just really thankful for them. So at this time, Mr. Sanders' Bible Award goes to Baker Howard. Mr. White's Bible Award goes to Andrew Robbins. And finally, Coach Bowman's Bible Award goes to Van McNinch. Let's give these students one more round of applause. Our final awards to be given today are the Hartfield Aspiration Awards. The students receiving these awards exemplify the 5 student aspirations that truly represent what it means to be a Hartfield man or a Hartfield woman. I would now like to recognize those students who were nominated to best represent each of these 5 student aspirations. We chose 2 students, and it was a group of all of our teachers and administration who went through, and they nominated students, and then once we finalized it, we believe that these are the ones that exemplify these aspirations. May I just say that all of your children exemplify these aspirations. We see these 5 characteristics in them every day. But at this time, I would like to nominate the students receiving the awards. We'll start with Committed Hard Worker. The award for Committed Hard Worker goes to the following 2 students, Colin Clark and Ridley Martin. The second Student Aspiration Award today is for Relationship Builder. The 2 students receiving this award is Anna Claire Moore and Andrew Robbins. Our third aspiration is to be a lifelong learner. The two students receiving this award is Grace Horner and Kai Montgomery. Our next award is for the servant leader, and the two students receiving this award are Max and Miles Broom. Our final Student Aspiration Award goes to the following devoted Christ followers: Sam Bowman and Caroline Stroh. Let's give all of these students a round of applause. At this time, I would like to invite Mr. DeLauder to come back up to give our conclusion for our sixth grade awards ceremony.
Trying to make sure I keep up with the number of stairs that I climb. So if you didn't know, I'm Jim DeLauder. I'm the head of the upper school and the high school principal here at Hartfield. And as we conclude the ceremony, I want to take this time to thank, first again, to thank our teachers for the time and the effort and energy that they put in. So please help me congratulate them one more time. Students, congratulations to you for the time and energy you put in this year. Every year school gets a little more difficult, and the dedication to be successful grows along with that. And so I'm excited to watch each of you continue to rise to meet those challenges. So thank you again. Parents, allow me to thank each of you. It will only be a short time until these sixth graders walk into the new junior high building next year as seventh graders. And so time moves quickly, and even though we desire for it to move maybe a little slower at times than it does, I want to encourage you to enjoy every moment. So this will conclude our ceremony for today. Ms. Trigg will come forward to dismiss our students, and then we'll dismiss our parents afterwards. Thank you again.
So I'd like to give you a couple of instructions. I will be dismissing the students first. Students, as a reminder, when you dismiss, if you have family here and you want to take pictures, you're more than welcome to stay in the commons area. If you are needing to move on to the next schedule in the day, break begins at 9. So what I'll ask is that if you are not remaining in the commons, if you will go sit in the student section of the gym and just wait a few minutes until we can dismiss you for break, okay? We just need to give them a few more minutes to be ready for that. So teachers, if you will accompany them to the gym and make sure that they're taken care of. Parents, after I dismiss them, if you want to grab them for that all-important picture with their awards, like those are some of my favorite pictures to take in the year. So if you need to grab them, you absolutely can. Once we've dismissed them, you can go and find them out in the commons area in the gym. Also, if some of you are having to stay for another awards ceremony today, we do have some water and snacks out in the commons area near the elevator. Please feel free to take advantage of that. At this time, I would like to ask that our students dismiss. So we'll start with the first row and then work our way back.